Hi everyone, my name is Darlene Dotson, and this is your Destiny of Truth for the full moon in Scorpio on Monday, the 26th of April, Eastern Standard Time at 11:32 p.m. Now, this full moon is in Scorpio at 7 degrees, and a full moon means there's an opposition between the sun and the moon. Now, with this particular full moon in Scorpio, I don't look at full moons as an ending. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. I look at it that we are becoming consciously aware in an area of our life. We have seen the truth in some way. It has made us grow to be who we are today. Now, with this full moon, okay, there is a T-square happening between the moon, the sun, and Saturn. Now, Saturn restricts what it touches. So it's trying to restrict that ending. It's trying to restrict that conscious awareness. The way that you're going to do it, because the moon is trine Mars, okay, is you're going to be confident in what you're doing. Controlled emotions. You're going to channel them constructively. You're no longer going to let others get the better of you with the disruptions that they cause, which is through the sun conjunct Uranus. Now, the sun conjunct Uranus is disruptions, some kind of surprise. Well, that is opposed that moon, which is all about endings, conscious awareness. And you are seeing how people are disrupting you, okay? And for me, that in my own personal chart is my fourth house of what's going on in the home and family. So, can't let them disrupt me. I have to be consciously aware through that Mars, moon trine, because Mars is in Cancer, okay? And that'll be my sixth house of work. People keep trying to disrupt me with the work that I'm trying to do. And I got to be consciously aware and move into the direction that I want. And that is how you're going to put this full moon to good use. Because when we have a T-square, and it is between the moon, okay, which that moon is in my 10th house, okay, and I'm using me as an example for you to look at your chart and see how to work this energy. You've got the moon in the 10th house for my own personal chart. Then we have got that sun conjunct Uranus, okay, which is in my in my fourth house of home, family, security. Then we've got Saturn in Aquarius for me, which is my first house. So I have got to escape all this disruptive energy by putting it into my seventh house. My seventh house is about building partnerships, building long-term commitments. I can't let the old way, the structures that say this is the way that I'm going to do it, restrict me from building the partnerships that I need in my life. And that is the way that you've got to look at this energy. You've got to build it in the way that you need it for your life, but you've got to go about it confidently. Control your emotions and channel them constructively. And believe me, this past week, I've had to look at a few incidences in my own life to see how I have gotten in my own way. Now, there is also what we call between the Sun Uranus conjunction, okay, happening between Chiron, and Chiron is what we call a semi-sextile, okay? And here it's an energy that doesn't work real well together because we've got Chiron in Aries. And Aries is one of the most go-getting signs that you know. And we've got Uranus conjunct the Sun in Taurus, which Taurus is very subdued energy. It's very fixed. It wants to contemplate everything before they do anything. Well, we're going to have to mesh these two energies together, okay? Because what that Sun Uranus is saying, that we have got to make a change at a very deep and profound level in order to heal, okay? And for me, again, that Sun Uranus is in my 4th house of home and family. And that Chiron is in my 3rd house of communications, day-to-day life. I have got to heal there, but I've got to make a change in the way that I do things with my home, with my family, in order to communicate in a way that's going to allow me to move forward. Now, this is just the way that you put the chart together. If you need me to look at your own personal chart, yes, I do charge, and you can contact me on Facebook under Darlene Dotson. You will find me. Now, just know, okay, that you're going to go through some type of disruption with this full moon. It's an ending. But if you are confident, you're controlled, and you channel those emotions in a constructive way, you will start to heal. You'll start to build something, because that Sun Uranus in Taurus with that, moon in an opposition, I have got to learn how to use my communication skills in a better way, because I don't do that aggressive Aries energy real well. I think it's uncouth, and it's very disruptive to my balanced perspective, that I feel that everybody needs to be little bit more thinking about the partnerships they're trying to go in to, versus just saying what they feel they need to say, because to me that doesn't accomplish anything. But this full moon is going to bring all that to a head. So just know that, oh, and one more thing. We do have that Sun Uranus conjunction opposing the full moon, again, semi-sextiling the North Node, which is trying to move you towards your true calling, okay? And you're going to have to have a dual perspective, because it is in Gemini right now, and you're not going to get there by focusing just on one thing. You are going to have that dual perspective. So again, if you need help, contact me on Facebook. My name is Darlene Dotson, and I'm there to help you. Just know that we're going to have to merge some energies together with this full moon that we're not used to merging together. But all in all, we will do it, okay? Because this full moon is in a fixed sign. Fixed signs have a hard time with change, but we are being asked to change. And all of us, I don't care what sign you are right now, is having a hard time changing a part of your life that you want to change. okay? But, you know, it's a fixed sign. We're being asked to be consciously aware of the changes we want to make and why. So, have a great full moon. If you need me, I'm there. And I'll see you for the May horoscopes at the beginning of the month. I love you and take care. And may you find all the blessings that you can with this full moon. Have a great one. Bye.